what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Brenden. I'm the host here at BigBearB Creative. I hope that I'm actually in the frame here because I can't actually see what I'm doing. It's just me here today. And today we're at the Coal Creek Falls Trail, a little bit, I think it's a little bit east of Seattle, Washington. And we have a beautiful site here today. So let me turn around and kind of show you guys a little bit of what we're looking at. I think you can see it at least. Again, I'm not sure what my screen looks like. The Pro Video mode on this camera doesn't let me flip the camera around to use that front photo or front camera. So I'm just going in the dark here. Yeah, so let's kind of show you a little bit of what we have set up. Alright, so as you can see right over here, we are right off the trail. There's a beautiful little wooden bridge that goes over the little creek running off. Here's our beautiful subject we're shooting today. And I have my camera set up right under here. It's a wet, soggy day here in Washington, but we're going to do some landscape photography anyway. So just going to show you what I have set up. As you can see, my camera's already gotten a little bit wet. Gotta clear that screen off just a little bit. Bring it back, kind of show you guys a little bit of what we have here. So let me try to bear with me as I raise the ISO on this. Again, it's just me, so we're trying to do as we can here. So again, we're going with a vertical shot, similar to the shot that we took last week of the High Steel Bridge Falls. So we're going with another vertical one here. Get this set back up for taking the shot. Again, if you bear with me, I'm going to set you down. Alright, so here you see my screen. So we're going to get this set up. And last week I was telling you about this little meter you have here. You want to get this closest to 0. That's going to tell you that you have a proper exposure on your shot. I have my little remote here that I'm going to use to take this photo. I've already set the focus. So we're going to take our first shot, try to get a long exposure of these falls today. Alright guys, I've moved with patience a little bit. Hope you can hear me. I'm standing right next to the waterfall. I actually remembered to bring my little puffball this time to try to cut down on some of that background sound. So you see I'm standing right next to the falls, scouting out, trying to find a different location, another kind of angle to capture this waterfall from. There's so much here that it's kind of not really overwhelming. I guess in a way it's overwhelmingly beautiful. There's so many different kind of shots you can get. We're trying to do something a little bit unique here. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful waterfall. There's one shot that I kind of see. I'll kind of show you. You can see the little vertical log that's kind of going up the waterfall with me. I could try to use that, shoot up that kind of like a leading line, but it's just so close to the falls. Seems a little bit too forced, too obvious. I'm trying to find a couple other different spots. There's a bunch of different things that are inside the creek here. So I'm trying to find the right spot, and I see some people coming, so I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we're back for will probably be our last photo. It's just been raining nonstop basically since we've been here, and then the mist coming off the waterfall. My camera is pretty soaked. I don't want it to be getting too much more wet, too much wetter. It doesn't need any more water going in it. So we're going to capture one more photo. I found a nice new spot. I kind of found a frame for this spot. I'll show you here in a second. But it's this really cool root. It's coming out of the ground. It's swooping up. It's really going to frame the bottom of that waterfall really nicely. So let's kind of show you what I'm looking at here. All right, so you see here's the root. You have it coming out. At least I think it's a root. It looks like a root. It's coming out the ground. It's gonna go around. It's gonna frame up the bottom of that waterfall very well. You can kind of see what the shot looks like on my phone a little bit, or not my phone, on my my camera. It's a little bright there for you, but that's kind of what we're looking at here. Gonna frame that in there, capture that waterfall, that little waterfall. Then there's a little bit over here. So we're gonna capture all of that. Again, we're gonna have it be another long exposure, just because it's kind of dark in here, not a lot of light coming in, but to really just make that waterfall look as impactful as possible. So let me get that set up and then kind of go over the settings that we're shooting this photo with. All right, so we're all set up for this photo, and let me pull that back up to tell you exactly what we're shooting at this photo with. Let me go down. So again, using that little meter on the bottom. Right now we have it set at ISO 100. We're going to be shooting it at f8. The same that we did for the first shot. Both of these are f8, ISO 100. And then we're shooting this, I believe it's 1/6 of a second. I have my remote ready, already set the focus, so we're gonna go ahead and take this photo. All right, so here you can see the photo that came up. We have that framing it kind of nicely. I wanna see if I can move up just a little bit to get a little bit more of down here in the actual frame itself. So let's see if I can just move this up a little bit without losing too much of that frame. So as you can see, oh, if I actually show you on the lens here. Need to go up a little bit more, angle it down a bit. And this is as zoomed out as I could get. Let me clean off the lens a little bit, try to get some of that water off. See, we have that root that's still going to be framing the bottom. So we're going to try this shot. See if we like this one a little bit more than that last one. This one is showing at f8, or not, yeah, at f8 ISO 100 and at 1/8 of a second. Making sure there's no one that's standing behind me, judging too harshly. All right, so those are gonna be the photos we're taking here today. Again, it's been a wet, soggy day. I would love to stay out here a little bit longer, but I have rain rolling down into my eyes, camera's soaked, so we're gonna get packed up and we're gonna head on out. Let me know down in the comment section below which one of these photos was your guys' favorite. If you've been to this location, what locations we should go to next. We'll definitely be back again next week with another on-site location for another landscape photography video. And then also we will be doing another photo editing video, the same that we did. Actually is coming out Sunday, which is the day that I'm filming this, but you guys will most likely be seeing this on Wednesday if you watched it the day that it came out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack up, head out. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day.